Kayla, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I have a few things on our agenda for supervision today,
Okay.
but I just wanted to check with you and see if there's anything off the top of your head that you would like to talk about and what the topic might be.
Okay. I actually have been doing pretty well lately. I don't have a big client load right now.
Okay.
So it's kind of just staying on top of those and it going smoothly from my end.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. So one thing I wanted to bring up and talk with you about today in supervision is we did a chart audit and we noticed just some things were off in your documentation, and I just wanted to touch base with you and see how you feel about our online health records. Do you feel like you understand it? Do you know how it works?
Yeah, honestly, I have been, trying my best with it, but there are some times where I get caught up, and I've noticed my coworkers are doing something a little different on
Okay.
theirs, and I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or if they're doing the right thing, and I haven't really asked anybody yet, so I've just been hoping that mine are okay.
Okay. What's keeping you from asking?
I guess I just don't want to seem like I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have a problem, asking, but I'm not. It doesn't seem like it's a big issue, so I just haven't brought it up.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I know that you came to us from another organization, and online documentation is really different coming from place to place.
Sure.
So is there anything additional that I can do? We just have noticed, like some billing is off and you don't always use the right modifiers. Is there anything that I can do to help you with that?
If there is, I guess I don't want to be doing it wrong on my end
Okay.
because that affects, like you said, billing and charting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's somebody that maybe when I get a new client, if I could have someone come and just watch over my shoulder to make sure
Okay.
I'm doing everything right, whether that's you or Jennifer or Chelsea or someone
Okay.
next to me.
Okay. And you said you noticed your coworkers are doing it differently. Do you think they understand the program, or do you think there's a little bit of confusion with all the therapists?
I don't know. Maybe all of us are kind of have our own way of doing it. I know it can be not a big deal, and everyone has their own different way of charting. But I want to make sure, for billing especially, that everything's done the proper way. So.
Okay. All right. So do you think something like a refresher at the next staff meeting would be helpful to you and your coworkers?
Yeah, I think that would be very beneficial, especially just I know there was a lot of updates with the system a couple months ago, and that's kind of when I was coming in, so I don't know if I was maybe taught differently or didn't catch on to everything that was new.
Yeah.
So I think that would help everybody having that refresher.
Okay. Yeah, and one thing about, our online charts is that they're constantly changing. So I definitely want to be kept in the loop as your supervisor. If you feel like, you're confused or other staff members are confused, that we definitely want to stay on top of that because we don't want you guys getting yelled at by billing. We don't want our charts being incorrect, especially, with CARF and everything. They come in and go through those, so we got to make sure they're looking good.
Okay.
But is there anything that I can do to support you? You said maybe having someone look over your shoulder and just give you another rundown.
Yeah, I think whether that comes before or after the staff, reviewing it with the staff.
Yeah.
I think both of those would be helpful. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it sounds like we'll just keep an eye on your schedule, and next time you have an intake, we'll just make sure someone's around for you to ask questions if you have any, and then we'll talk about this at the next staff meeting. And between now and then, if you have any questions at all, my door is always open. You can stop in or email me or give me a call, and I'll be more than happy to help you out.
Okay.
So.
And I know I can be better about asking my coworkers if I don't understand something, or like you said, coming to talk to you about it too. So I'll work on that.
All right. Anything else?
I think other than that, it's going good.
All right.